The world is a diverse and beautiful place. Have you ever wanted to travel the globe, exploring one exotic land, and waking up the next day somewhere completely different? Experiencing the nature, the people, the culture, the art, ancient and new. Come along with me. From ice to desert, beaches to mountains, in the jungle, in the city, and everywhere in between. Soaking in the splendor Mother Earth and all her inhabitants have to show us. By air, by land, by sea, this is Around the World at the Speed of Mike.
Heading to inland Sri Lanka, I actually went back to Colombo instead of straight up to Sigiriya. Reason being is just time constraints. Ideally, what you want to do is head down to the beaches, then farther east, and then head up north. You'll see more stuff this way, but it takes longer. So for me, I just wasn't sure if I had enough time, so heading back to Colombo and then inland was faster. Colombo itself isn't really a destination. I spent about a full day exploring it. I'd recommend the same probably. Call me out if I'm wrong, but it's really easy to take the buses in Sri Lanka. All you have to do is just look at the destination labels. If your destination is anywhere in between those places, then they'll probably stop there, or you can just ask the attendant when you're boarding the bus. Sigiriya is a 1,500-year-old city and fort on top of a giant rock column. It used to be dominated by this huge lion statue at the entrance, but it collapsed a long time ago, so all that's left now is the feet. There's a walkway heading all the way up to the top where there's some temples and wall art and stuff. The entrance fee is $30, and I've seen pictures and talked to people, and the general consensus is that it's not really worth that price. You don't see that much. Considering how cheap everything else is in the country and other things that you could possibly see, a better option is just kind of walking around the base. It's free. It's just like a moat running around it. And at the north face of it, there's a 15-minute walk up to another kind of plateau complex. Like Sigiriya, this is also a temple, so when you go to the entrance fee place, which is 10 times cheaper than Sigiriya, they'll give you a shawl or a sarong if your shoulders or your knees are exposed. You have to cover those. At the top, you get an awesome view of the surroundings and Sigiriya itself. One thing to note is that there's wild elephants around Sigiriya. They usually come out around dusk. I was walking around there at night, I didn't see any, but just keep that in mind. There's plenty of accommodations and restaurants and stuff around Sigiriya. It's really touristy. Or you can stay at our next destination, Dambulla. Hey, if you'd like to see more videos like that, make sure to subscribe to my channel and check out the rest of my videos around the world at the speed of Mike.